the yogis of the past, in order to keep the attention meditating on the continuum, meditating on ever-presence, they created a mala. Now, modern day has made a mala look pretty, with jewels and stones and all kinds of ways. But originally, a mala was a piece of string, and they would tie knots in the string, just like this. And it symbolized how continuum, when you create a knot, it can appear that there's this side and that side, as if the rope has been now divided, this side of the knot and that side of the knot. But where is there any division? I have not cut the rope. And yet, I meet an obstacle, as opposed to, right? Now I put a knot. So the continuum, ever-presence of our own being, appears now to have been stopped, been cut, or the flow has stopped. But we know there is no division, no cut. So the tendency is to think, in one, how this relates to our lives is, everything was running smoothly until they said this to me. Everything was running smoothly until I said this to myself. Everything was running smoothly until I got my money stolen. Everything was running smoothly until Pete sang a song and disturbed us all. So this is the nature. Everything was okay, but now there's an obstacle in the way, and that obstacle is breaking the flow, the oneness. So the symbolism, because we know it's not true, but the human consciousness, meaning the waking state mind that's of logic, reasoning, one would reasonably think, well, if you have a problem, which means if you have hit an obstacle, then, see, this is how difficult it is even as a human being. I've got to untie the knot.
You need somatic movement.
Yeah, yeah, there you go. I have to untie this knot. Then I'll be. And I tell you, this is the Maya. It's the word Maya means it is not true. Yeah. It is something which is not true. Not. This knot is not the problem. Because the string remains amar. So now what they did, the yogis, then they tied this together. This turned out to be quite nice rope. So that they could wear it. They could wear it to remind themselves of oneness. How can many be one? If each knot symbolized a thought or a problem or an obstacle or a desire or a memory or pain or future, you can keep whatever can be known, can be made manifest, can symbolize a knot. And so they developed what's called mantra jap, to repeat mantra on every knot. Amaram ham, the meaning, that which cannot be broken, that which cannot be cut, that which cannot be killed, that which cannot make me less, that which cannot make me more. So instead of feeling one is bumping up always into a sense of problem, and I have to untie the knot in order to remove the problem, which will never be, because we know that's absolutely an exhausting pursuit. But rather, instead of this being problem after problem after problem after problem after obstacle after difficulty after desire after desire after desire after frustration, this can be amaramham, 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 the attention, that which cannot be broken. So the attention goes on the rope, not the knot. The knot becomes the reminder of what is continuous. Amaram, amaram, amaram. Hum means I am that. That is my true nature. Not I, personal I, as I said in the morning, the I that has been described to you by someone else and that you took on helplessly because we were children. We were described, you are like this. And so we took it on. Yes, I'm like that.
So the knot belongs to the oneness.
Yes, absolutely. This, you can't be alive in this body without the knot. There's infinite ways we can understand this, and that's what I want to share after this. This could even be one lifetime, another lifetime. And this is what we will explore. But first, what I wanted to do, before we, for the rest of the day, discuss what comes up within us when we make our own malas. Yeah, like I said, you can just you can make as many knots but just leave enough space at the end to tie the guru knot. But what I invite us to do is just to do it in silence and take our time and watch as you do it what comes up as a description of yourself. I noticed when I did it, because I was doing it up here while you did the yoga class, I was doing this, and there was a sense I wanted to do the yoga class, and I wanted to quickly finish this to have as an example to show you. Mm-hmm. So I was watching impatience coming up. So also a sense may come up, oh, what a silly childish thing that we're passing our time tying knots in a rope. I came here to understand something and to meditate, and here I am tying a rope. So I'm sure your mind will come up with all kinds of creative ways to describe anything that is not being present. Just let it come, let it go. So I invite you don't have to do many knots, you can do as many knots. There's not any right way of doing it.